Hey, so back with a Patrick Swayze collection video. Uh, I'm gonna start out with Roadhouse, one of my favorite movies. I think it's gotta be like my favorite. I've gone back and forth with a few of these on which one my favorite is, but Roadhouse I would say is my favorite. And I have the special edition DVD with the Kevin Smith commentary, and it's on a 4 pack with the Terminator, Red Dawn, and RoboCop for some weird reason. It's like this 80s 4 pack. That commentary is hilarious, by the way. Yeah, Patrick Swayze is a bouncer, Dalton. And it's a classic, I guess, popcorn movie, if you want to call it that. A lot of fun, in my opinion. A lot of great lines. Pain don't hurt. There's a lot of really good stuff about this movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I need to get the regular single DVD or Blu-ray release. So I have this and I have that 4 pack, and that's it. I don't have any kind of release with Roadhouse by itself, which sucks. Fatherhood, which is something I never, and I'm gonna go through these movies. There are a few that I haven't seen. They're just movies that I never really, I guess, cared to watch. And Fatherhood is one of those movies. The only reason I watched this, and I watched it for the first time a couple years ago. I think it was late 2016, early 2017. No internet, going through my collection, watching movies. And when I say no internet, I mean no internet, no Wi-Fi. My data was like a 1 gig limit, so I had data for about 2 days before I ran out, and the rest of the month I had nothing going on. I used my girlfriend to help me stay in contact with the outside world as far as internet and news and stuff. Yeah, but this movie's not. I wouldn't say I like it or anything. I watched it because of Kane Hodder's book, Unmasked. And in that book, he talks about working on Fatherhood with Patrick Swayze. And I watched it just really for him. He's a bus driver in this movie. It's okay. I'm not gonna. I don't say I hate it or love it or anything. I don't dislike it. It's kind of just very average to me. I don't know. Patrick Swayze plays kind of a dick kind of character, kind of douchey. Yeah, not really up there on my favorite list. This is though. I love Red Dawn, and I have become a pretty big Red Dawn fan. Another movie that I don't have a regular release of on DVD. I have that 4 pack with, again, Terminator, RoboCop, and Roadhouse. But this movie's awesome. It's got, of course, the Swayzedog, C. Thomas Howell from The Hitcher, Leah Thompson from, what's it called? Leah Thompson from Caroline in the City, but I don't know her from that. She's from something else. Harry Dean Stanton from Escape from New York, or Alien, as this thing will say. Directed by John Milius. And I'd be interested to see if the released DVD or Blu-ray of this has commentary by John Milius, because that guy has become one of my favorite filmmakers. Not only listening to his commentary on Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is one of my favorite commentaries of all time, just because of the ridiculousness of it. It's not ridiculous in the way like maybe you think, but I love that commentary. We're just watching the movie basically. But yeah, there's a documentary called Milius, and yeah, it made me a really big fan. Listening to him talk about the commentary track for The Wind and the Lion, starring Sean Connery. Love John Milius. Love Red Dawn. Patrick Swayze is a badass. Charlie Sheen's in this, right there. I actually had it right there on the front. I don't know why I said he's in this. He's right there on the fucking cover. Okay, one I haven't seen. Matt, Rambo Rap for Life, has seen this. I didn't pay that price for. I forget how much I paid for this. It might have been a $1 movie at a flea market. But you know, I think I did. What is that? Video gallery, video warehouse. I don't know. But yeah, never seen it. Never really had a desire to watch it. And going by Rambo Rap for Life, Matt's thoughts on it, I don't really think I would be too big on it. I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but I also find myself agreeing with a lot of what he says. Swayze, Steel Dawn. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites because it's, well, it's not one of my favorites because of this reason, but it's very, I guess, forgotten. He did this between the time when he blew up. What year did this come out? 87. So he did it somewhere around the time that he did Ghost and... No, not Ghost. Roadhouse and... Oh, you cocksucker. He did this around the time he did Dirty Dancing, so he didn't blow up quite, you know, quite blow up. But this is during his prime. 87 from Vestron Video. You might see a Vestron release down the road one day. Maybe, maybe not. It'd be cool to see a special edition of this. Special edition Blu-ray alongside Chopping Mall and Wishmaster and all those movies they put out. Yeah, a post-apocalyptic movie where there's no water. Patrick Swayze plays a nomad. I think his name is Nomad, I think, right? Yeah. He's just a warrior who does yoga out in the desert. Brian James plays a bad guy, of course. Brian James is Tark. I spit on my phone when I just did it. God damn it. I like this movie. I don't think anyone even knows about it. It's weird. You talk Patrick Swayze, you talk about Point Break, you talk about Ghost, talk about Roadhouse, Red Dawn. Talk about this movie. Dirty Dancing. A movie that I enjoy. A movie that I grew up with. And I haven't watched it in a while. I didn't watch this during the time I was watching a lot of my collection. I don't know why. I probably should have, but yeah, this movie's good. I don't care. You can call it a chick flick, you can call it whatever. I enjoy it. I like it a lot. Dirty Dancing. Never saw the second one or whatever it is. I actually have that, but I've never seen it. Another movie that I've never seen. I guess it's a movie. Oh, it's a miniseries. Icon. Jeff Fahey's really the only name that I'm super familiar with. If I can get this to focus. There you go. Best-selling phenomenon, Frederick Forsyth has this. I can't even talk. Whatever. Never seen this. It's a miniseries, so it's probably long. Echo Bridge fucking sucks. There's the time right there. What does that say? 173 minutes. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is about. I didn't even read the back just now. Maybe one day I'll watch it. I don't remember this. I know I've seen it. I don't remember it though. To Wong Foo, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Yep, that is Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and John Leguizamo. Kind of crazy. I don't know anything about this movie either. Like I said it. I said I've seen it, but as far as like the history of it, I don't know if this was a hit. I don't know if it was panned. I don't know if it did good or bad at the box office. I don't know anything about it. I'll have to, do a Swayze marathon one day and just check it out, I guess. Again, I don't remember anything about it. Here's one that's still sort of fresh in my memory. I watched this again early 2017, late 2016. Tiger Warsaw. Years ago, he shattered his life. Now he's back to pick up the pieces. Yeah. This is a drama. Don't think this is an action. Don't think it's like any type of Patrick Swayze movie, because he's a different character in this movie. He's very a tragic, torn type of character, and the movie itself is very dramatic. Let me see. Does it say what happens on the back? Emotional drama, big up family. The force reunites them again. 15 years ago, Chuck Tiger Warsaw shattered his life. Now he's come home to pick up the pieces. Yeah, so years ago, when Tiger Warsaw was young, he did something to his dad. I believe he shot him. Yeah, he shot him, and because it's a small town, there's a lot of rumors going around and stuff, and he became like this monster. So he left, and years later, I forget why, but years later he comes back to the town, and there's still some lingering words among the people in the town. That's kind of the basic gist of how it plays out. But I like the name of it. The whole little tiger thing right in the back looks cool. But not one of my favorites. Not something I would really have near my top 5. I can't say I like this or hate this either. I don't hate it. I know I don't hate it. It's a different Patrick Swayze movie. If you're a super Patrick Swayze fan, you'd probably like it. But if you're kind of just a casual movie watcher like me, even though I watch a lot of fucking movies, you might not know what to think about it. Yeah, Tiger Warsaw. I'm doing a lot of pausing because I don't want to make a custom thumbnail. I don't want to go through that fucking trouble doing that. So I'm waiting to trying to get my thing to pause on a certain point to get a certain thumbnail out of the video. So any one of these, I'm trying to get a thumbnail. I don't want it to be like my bed right there. Ghost, another one of my favorite Patrick Swayze movies. Love Ghost. Again, another movie that I grew up with. Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know when I started saying that, but I've been saying that for years. Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know what that means. Tony Goldwyn. We got Demi Moore, early Demi Moore. What year is this? 1990. Yeah, fucking love Ghost. Another one that people would call a chick flick, but I love it. And it has a little special quote, I guess, that still to this day is something that means something to me when they say ditto. Me and my girlfriend have that little thing that we do. So that'd be cool to check out again one day. Haven't watched that in a little while. We'll say that one for last because I want to talk about that one real quick. Uncommon Valor. Recently, Rambo Rap for Life uploaded his Patrick Swayze collection, and this was one of them. He's like, "Why is this movie just so forgotten?" And I didn't know about it. I've heard him talk about it over the years through his videos. You know, mention it and say the quote by Randall Takes Cobb about conversing with parameciums and I fuck nuclear waste. Very colorful line by Randall Tex Cobb, written by who? Who's the writer for this? Joe Gayton. 1983, Gene Hackman. Reb Brown, Captain America. Tim Thomerson, the fucking doll man, and Brick Bardo. And Fred Ward from Tremors and Southern Comfort. Yeah, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Harold Sylvester, who was in Married with Children. One of my all-time favorite shows, sitcoms, whatever. But I like Uncommon Valor. I think it's a pretty fucking great movie. I know that it's what he says. What Matt, what Matt says is fucking true. This movie is just no one talks about it. It's underrated, and you never see it on anyone's list of anything. And it really deserves some love because it's such a fun, maybe not fun. It's an entertaining movie. And if you want to, it's not exactly a Vietnam movie, but see right there. It'll fit right in the Vietnam War movie category. A+ movie. Last but not least, another one of my favorites, Point Break. Also one of my favorite Keanu Reeves movies. This movie is just, it pretty much set the blueprint for the first Fast and Furious. I mean, pretty much when you think about it. You got the undercover cop who befriends the bad guys, and then he goes native, you know, falling for one of the girls who is connected to the main bad guy, just like Paul Walker's character falls for Vin Diesel's character's sister. And then he lets the bad guy get away. Spoiler alert. I hope that's not a spoiler. Surfing, football, fistfights, gunfights, bank robberies, car chases, skydiving. Never lets up. Really fun movie. Gary Busey's in this. Lori Petty from Tank Girl. Directed by Catherine Bigelow. I think if you're a movie fan, you're familiar with that name. Love Point Break. Let's get these over here. I've been doing this. Got my own little formulaic outro going. Uh-oh. A little crooked, but whatever. Yeah, Patrick Swayze. The Swayzedog. I'm a fan. Oh shit, hold on. I'm such a fan I forgot one of his movies. Black Dog. A movie that gets shit on anytime I hear someone talk about it. They talk about how bad it is. But I like this movie. First time watch again a couple years ago when I had no internet. Randy Travis, Meatloaf. Someone else is in this. I forget who it is. Let me look over here. Charles Dutton. Yeah. This movie's fun. It's entertaining. It's not like gonna be the best. Probably won't be your favorite Patrick Swayze movie, but it's still a fun movie. Too much hate. One of those movies that just randomly gets too much fucking hate. I don't know why. Entertaining. I like it. Now we can do the outro. Okay. Patrick Swayze. I'm a fan.